afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Hello and welcome back to Alstroepedia class, streaming series by Layla, Alstroemeria, a virtual lifer and self-proclaimed historian from NIJISANJI ID. Well, actually, I'm a historian in training, but yeah. Please pray for me that someday I can become the full-fledged historian and work for my academy. Okay. Ya, halo, selamat siang. Alhamdulillah. Hello, Velocity, thank you for coming. Thank you. Oke, sebelum kita mulai, Layla kasih tahu dulu kalau hari ini kelas akan dimulai dalam bahasa Inggris ya. Akan dibawakan dalam bahasa Inggris maksudnya. Karena kan seperti yang kalian tahu, bulan Agustus itu adalah bulan kemerdekaan Indonesia. Jadi setiap bulan Agustus Layla ingin membagikan sejarahnya Indonesia kepada teman-teman di seluruh dunia. Jadi dibawakan dalam bahasa Inggris sebagai bahasa universal. Jadi teman-teman yang tidak mengerti bahasa Indonesia juga bisa ikut mengikuti topik yang dijelaskan pada hari ini. Oke? Terima kasih atas pengertiannya. Thank you. Okay, so where do I start? Yeah, I think railways in Indonesia have quite a long history. I don't know if we can finish this in one sitting, but for now, I'm just going to talk about railway in Java specifically, okay? Let's see, if it looks like that it will exceed 1 hour, there might be part 2 of this, but fingers crossed, we don't need to do that, so we can move on to another title on our next Alstroepedia episode. Okay, yeah, here you go. There's a picture of Stasiun Semarang. See there? One of the first train station in. Okay, so most of the topic will be delivered with me talking, but I will also type the names and years that is important to the topic on the blackboard, green board, whatever you wanna call it. Okay. Thank you. Oh yeah, and I think I don't know if Sociabus still having problem, but I don't think it's having problem anymore. Hopefully Mbak JCS will show the Sociabus alert. Thank you. Okay, so trains and railways have always been one of the land transportations with a lot of history in Indonesia. With one of the longest history, just like the length of its own railways, okay? Trains have been around since the colonial era. They existed since 1870 AD in Java. Okay. Let me put the picture and make picture smaller so I can type. Excuse me. Okay, basically existed since 1870 in Java, okay? Specifically in Kamijan village, Semarang, Central Java. Just like what we've learned in the previous Alstroepedia stream, I've mentioned that the first railway in Indonesia built in Kamijan village, Semarang, Central Java. First railway. Oh, gede banget. Sorry, it's so big. Yeah. And fun fact, like I've mentioned before too, Dutch East Indies, before it was called Indonesia, was the second country in Asia that built railways by the Dutch. The first country was India, and the railways was built by the English. Okay, because Indonesia was colonized by the Dutch and India was colonized by the English. And back then, when they were building train facilities, they thought that the station in the colonized countries have to meet the standards of European stations, or even better. That's why they built the stations with, with great architectures. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. It was built since 1867, yes, but it finished building in 1870. So the full first railway existed in 1870. Okay, that's why I write it as 1870 AD. But to make it clearer, I will type it. Okay. Started building in. There you go. In case someone feels that is wrong. Okay. So the full railway finished in 1870, and it started building in 1867. Okay. Oh wait a second. I think I typed it wrong. 84. The first railway line. It broke ground in 1864. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh my god, why did I type it wrong? Okay, thank you so much. I don't know why did I type it wrong. Maybe I remember wrongly. Thank you for correcting. Actually, I wrote the more detailed version on the section after this, because I will talk about the first railway after the opening. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I did the mistake. Sorry. I'm sorry, okay. I didn't focus enough. Maaf ya, nggak fokus. Soalnya di bawah itu sebenarnya udah ditulisin lengkapnya dari tahun 1864, 1867 sampai 1870. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for. Yes. Okay, I will just erase that so you wouldn't get any wrong information. Okay. If you want the correct information, please check my previous episode, because that's where I talk about the railway history more briefly, and I think I delivered it right in that episode. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, now let's talk about the story behind building the first railway. Okay. Story behind building the first railway. Okay, so the truth behind thank you so much for telling me that it's okay, but I'm sorry, yeah. Yeah, even though you guys are telling me that it's okay, but I feel guilty if I gave you wrong information. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah. And so let's talk about the story behind building the first railway. Okay. So the truth behind building the first railway was started because of tanam paksa, or we can say that culture stelsel in Dutch, or enforced planting in English. Okay? The name here. There you go. Why is it so big? Yeah. It was being enforced by Van de Bosch in 1830. Okay? If you ask me what is enforced planting, it was where the farmers were forced to give their agricultural production to the Dutch colonial government. Ever since culture style started, an idea about having trains and railways have been discussed to have a means of transportation where they could transport agricultural production from that enforced planting system. One of the reasons was because the road conditions were not in a good condition, okay? Especially when they had to transport the production from the plantations to factories or harbors, which only depended on human strength, human feet, transportation by human, like they're holding, the production on their shoulder, like by human feet, or horse carts, okay? They only depended on human or horse cart. Human feet or horse cart. The transporting process was really slow, so it caused a lot of crop production to pile up in rural warehouses and became spoiled. Jadi dulu sebelum ada kereta, mereka mentransport hasil bumi itu untuk dibawa ke pabrik atau dibawa ke pelabuhan. Mereka cuman bergantung kepada kaki manusia atau pakai kereta kuda gitu loh, yang kuda. Tapi kan lama tuh kan, berarti transporting prosesnya jadi lama banget. Jadi banyak banget hasil bumi yang menumpuk di gudang-gudang di daerah-daerah yang terpencil gitu kan, yang di desa-desa.
Dari seseorang. Pesan, good education content.
Thank you seseorang. Makasih donasinya. Nah, jadi karena numpuk gitu kan di gudang daerah-daerah yang terpencil gitu, akhirnya jadi busuk. Jadi mereka butuh cara untuk nge-transport hasil bumi dengan lebih cepat. Jadi makanya dibikin lah. Jadi mereka punya ide kayak, ya udahlah kita bangun aja kereta. Kita bikin rel kereta api biar lebih cepat. Okay, so by 1840, Colonel J.H.R. Karel van der Wijk proposed to start building the railways in Dutch Indies. So he was the one who proposed start building the railways in Dutch East Indies. I will type his name because it's really hard to spell his name. Okay, so in his proposal, he submitted the name of the cities that will be prioritized, like the Surabaya-Batavia route through Surakarta, Yogyakarta, and Bandung. And don't worry, I have the map here. And I have I have my pointer here. There you go. So he proposed to have the Surabaya to Batavia route through Surakarta, Yogyakarta, and Bandung, around here, I think. Bandung is gone. Basically, I think it's around here. Bandung is gone. Yeah. Yeah, it's a kind of mega project, yeah. Basically, these are the important cities, big cities. That's why they have to connect through those cities. Bandung di Priangan. Oke, Bandung daerah sini berarti di Priangan. Tapi kalau Priangan itu kan banyak kan kotanya ya. Because Priangan area consists of a lot of cities. I'm not sure where is Bandung. Bandung is around here, maybe. I think it's around here. But I'm not sure in which point. Okay, my geography is really bad. I'm sorry. I'm still learning the history and geography of your dimension. Okay, so let's continue. Yup. Goodbye map. Yeah. And his proposal received positive response from the Dutch monarchy. Sorry. In May 1842, the monarch published Koninklijk Besluit number 207, which ordered them to build railway from Semarang to Kedu and Folkestone, London. Folkestone, London is principalities of Yogyakarta and Surakarta, which existed outside the direct operation of Culture Stelsel itself. Basically, it's a special region. Jadi kalau di kita dibilang daerah istimewa Yogyakarta dan Surakarta. Okay, I will type it. No worries, I will type it. Yeah. Need to move it up. Yep. Okay. So there you go. This proposal received positive response from the Dutch monarchy. Ya, Surakarta itu Solo kalau tidak. Mirip ya kayaknya. Surakarta, kalau Solo itu kotanya, Surakarta itu sebelah-sebelahnya Solo gitu atau gimana sih? So in this Koninklijk Besluit number 207 ordered them to build railway from Semarang to Kedu and Yogyakarta and Surakarta. But years after that, the order was never been fulfilled. Surakarta itu Solo, Solo itu nama awalnya. Hai. Wakarimashita. That is a city. Oh, hi. Thank you. Yeah, but sadly, years after that, the order was never been fulfilled. There were a lot of reasons why it never been fulfilled, and one of the reason was because there wasn't any information and maps about Java that could help them to understand the terrain to build the railway connections. Then, government ordered a survey to be done. And another reason why it has never been fulfilled, because before they started to build the railways, actually the Dutch monarchy and the colonial government weren't in agreement. They basically argued, okay? They weren't in agreement about who would build and manage the railways. Some said the Dutch East Indies colonial governments, but some said we should give the project to private companies. And finally, in the end, it was decided that private company will take the first railway development. Jadi ini lama gitu ya. Lama kenapa nggak dibangun-bangun, akhirnya perintah dari Koninklijk Besluit nomor 207 ini juga akhirnya nggak jadi-jadi. Karena mereka juga sebelum bangun railway-nya, kerajaan Belanda sama pemerintahan kolonial tuh mereka cekcok gitu loh, kayak nggak bisa setuju, nggak bisa satu suara gitu siapa yang bikin, yang mau bangun sama yang nge-manage railways ini gitu, yang memelihara rel kereta api itu siapa. Ada yang bilang pemerintahan kolonial aja, ada yang bilang pemerintahan swasta aja. Akhirnya ending-endingnya diputuskan kalau adalah perusahaan swasta aja deh yang ngambil untuk development rel kereta yang pertama. Ya. Okay, so let's start talking about the railway building. Okay, building the railway. Okay, so it was initiated by Netherlands Indische Spoorwegmaatschappij. Maskapai itu ya mungkin maksudnya ya, kayak aku bingung apa namanya translate bahasa Indonesianya. Kayaknya Spoorweg itu kayaknya train, maskapai itu kayaknya maskapai. Okay. There you go. Yeah, it is a private company built by three businessmen. Built by this men, these guys. Okay. This was a private company built by three businessmen. Here are their names: W. Pullman, Alex Fraser, and E. H. Paul. Okay. Next, the development for the first railway by Nice. Let's just call it Nice, okay? Is it a lot more easier? A lot easier to say that. The development for the first railway by Nice was led by Jean-Philippe de Bourdes. Okay? There you go. More. Okay? He also wrote a book telling about this railway development in Semarang. If you guys want to check his book, it's still available online, but maybe it's just a reprint. Yeah, I searched for his book last night and I found it, but I didn't buy it because it's really expensive. But yeah, the book existed. It was published in 1870-ish, I think. If any of you are interested to get the book, feel free to get it because it exists until now. Yeah. Ya, sepur itu bahasa serapan dari spur. Kalau misalnya yang pernah ke Eropa, kalian bisa lihat tulisan spur dengan berbagai spelling. Gitu. So if you guys go to Europe, you can see the word spur in any kinds of spelling. Yeah, okay, let's continue. And yeah, just like I said before, the first railway was built in Kamijan village, Semarang, to Tanggung village in Tulung Agung. And it covered 26 kilometers in distance, with 1.435 meters wide. There you go. I'll type it too for you. There. Sekarang tuh tanggung ya. There. And in June 17, 1864, Governor General Baron Sloot van Biel broke ground for the first railway in Java. I cannot read his name. I couldn't do his name justice, so I'm just gonna replace it here. It's really hard to read his name. And then 3 years after the development started, the first railway in Java was finished. On 10 August 1867, it was opened for public use. Yeah, there you go. Sorry for the wall of text. Yeah. There you go. It's not Tulung Agung, really? Really? Wow! I found a new. Is it Tanggung Harjo Kerobokan? Is it? Because when I was researching from several sources, I got it to Tulung Agung. Yeah, I got it in Tulung Agung from several sources. But if there's any more correct information, please. Wide width with 1.4. Oh, I see. There's a different decimal. Yeah, something like this. Or maybe let me just type it like this. There you go. make it easier. So it's not 1000, okay? It's not 1000, but 1.435. Okay? It's a decimal. Yes. Oh, it's called as Goj. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the decimal is different. I see. The decimal between the dot and the comma is different. I see. Thank you so much. And please tell me which one is correct. Is it Tulung Agung or Tanggung Harjo? So if I made a mistake, I would like to correct it. It's from some sources that I researched to get when I was writing the topic, like all of them mentioned Tulung Agung. Tanggung village in Tulung Agung. Oh, in Tanggung Harjo. I see. Okay. So it's in Tanggung village in Tanggung Harjo. I see. Ah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel I learned. I think I need to learn more. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Oh, Tanggung in contact is at Grobogan. Tanggung Harjo is a full name of the village. Ah, okay. I'm so sorry, I made a lot of mistakes. Oh my god, I need to not double check but triple check the facts before I bring the Alstroepedia topic. I'm so I'm so sorry for a lot of mistakes. I hope you guys are not disappointed with me.
Thank you.
Thank you, JV Arcana, for the super chat. Imagine Indonesian Thomas in that era. Okay. Okay, so it's in Tang village, Tanggung Harjo, Grobogan. Grobogan. Okay. Yeah. Yes, 20th September is the birthday of KAI, and I've mentioned it before in my previous Alstroepedia episode. I'm so sorry. Wait. I feel like some of you might get disappointed with me because I keep giving the wrong information. I'm so sorry about that. Maybe I shall make Alstroepedia as an episode where I also learn together from you. Because it is me who actually learning. It is me who actually learning from you guys. Thank you. Yeah. No, please don't say okay because I am cute. I feel sad whenever I am forgiven because I don't feel cute at all. Okay. Let's continue. And because of this successful attempt of building a railway, Maintenance built a longer railway, and by 10 February 1870, it already connected Semarang to Surakarta, covering 110 kilometers in distance. Seeing this success made the investor wanted to invest in building railways in other areas. In 1880, it covered 405 kilometers, and by 1900, it covered 3,338 kilometers. Let me just type it down here. Okay. By February 1870, railway already connected Semarang to Surakarta, covering 110 kilometers in distance. That's why the success made the investors wanted to invest in building railways in other areas, and by 1880, they covered 405 kilometers, and by 1900 it covered 3,338 kilometers. And that was the first railway in Indonesia. I know we are talking about the railways in Java, but that is also the first railway in Indonesia. Basically. Yeah. Oh, I just know that time Semarang Surakarta is connected by train. Oh, you're not connected by train anymore these days? Are they not connected by train anymore these days? Yeah, the width of the railway, the width of the gauge is even wider from the railway nowadays. Oh, it's still, okay, it's still connected? I see. Oh my, thank you. Thank you so much, Abby, for the support. Choo choo! Choo choo! Hi, oh that's a big jump. Wait, Gauge Rail Indonesia sekarang berapa? Berapa ya? Ada yang tahu nggak? Gauge Rail Indonesia sekarang berapa? Aku juga penasaran. I'm also curious. I'm so curious. What is the gauge for Indonesia Railway nowadays? Calling the... Oh, 1067 millimeters. I see, wow. Oh, so they got narrower. I see, that's interesting. It's interesting. So back then it was wider, and now it's narrower. Narrow. Lebih pasnya broad gauge. Oh, still connected. Oh, so Semarang and Surakarta is still connected. And also the name is Joglo Semarkerto, Jogja Solo Semarang Purwokerto. Oh, it's even longer. Oh, so back then they used broader gauge, and now they're using narrow gauge. Okay, let's continue. We are still talking about the railway building. Okay. Meanwhile, Dutch East Indies government built their own state railway with SS or Stadspoorwegen on 8 April 1875. There you go. Finally, the government want to make their own state railway. It is called as Stadspoorwegen. Oh, there you go. On April 8th, 1875. And the first SS railway connected Surabaya. Thank you. Pasuruan, Malang. Thank you so much for the cup of boba, Tendro Seisang. A little tuition fee to teacher Layla. Thank you for the content support. Thank you so much for the support. Let's continue. The first railway connected Surabaya, Pasuruan, Malang. Akhirnya pemerintah tidak mau kalah dengan perusahaan swasta. There you go. This is the first railway, and I think I have the picture of the first built of Stasiun Surabaya. Yeah, I have the picture of Stasiun Surabaya. Nope. Yeah, this is the picture of Stasiun Surabaya back then. Wow. Wow, look at the train. Look at the train. It's so beautiful. Ah. Hey, hi. It was so beautiful. Yeah. And going back, covered 63 kilometers in distance, Surabaya Pasuruan railway route became the first railway owned by state enterprise. Yay! So the first railway that South Wagon own is the Surabaya Pasuruan railway route. Yep. There you go. Ah. Vintage is very aesthetic. Sampai sekarang masih mirip. Oh, I've never been to Surabaya station. Maybe I should open a portal to see what it's look like now. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Wait. Actually, I have a long list of other railways in Java sponsored by the private investors after seeing the success of NIS and SS. Are you guys ready? If you guys are ready, I'm gonna copy paste it into the screen because it really is a lot. This is the other railways. In Java, sponsored by the private investors. Okay, ready to read because I cannot read it all. Cannot read it all. The name is really hard. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have to answer it one by one. Oh my god. Wait a second. I just gone. See how small it is? It is a long list. A very, very long list, you know? Super long. I forgot to prepare this one because I prepared the list for the 4 stages of railway construction, but I forgot to prepare the list for this one. Okay. This is the one sponsored by the private investors. The list of the other railways in Java. Iya. Pusing bacanya? Ya sama, saya juga pusing. But basically it is Semarang, Jowana, what is Jowana? Semarang, Cirebon, Rayudal, I don't know where it is. East Java, which is East Java, I believe. Pasuruan, Kediri, Probolinggo, Mojokerto, Malang, Madura, and Delhi. Belakangnya sama semua. Okay. List of other railways in Java. Sponsored by private investors. Infestation back then, businessmen invested by sponsoring railways. Sponsoring railways building. Private investor. There you go. Ust kayaknya east ya. I think Ust is east. Oh, Delhi itu kereta. I see Delhi Spurway Maskapai. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, ada yang singkatannya itu kan. Babat Jombang Strumtram Maskapai. Oh my god. Madura mau direvive. Okay, now let's hide this because I have an even longer list of railways. During 36 years of its development, the railway connection in Java can be divided into 4 stages. There you go. There you go. It is very long. Oh my god. Sorry about that. It is very long. This is the first stage. Railway for the railways built until 1888. Oh, spur itu kayak dari spur dari bahasa Belanda ya, kayaknya kebawa dari bahasa Belanda. I'm not going to read it. Let's just you can read it by yourself. If you don't say done. If you don't say done. So I can show you the next one. Spur itu kereta ya. Dari bahasa Belanda ya. Spur. Yeah. Oh, Buitenzorg is Bogor. Oh, interesting. This is Bogor. 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 It's so long. Okay, let's continue. What? Next one. The second stage, built in 1889 to 1899. Keren kali ya kalau Bogor masih dipanggil Buitenzorg. Iya ya, keren ya. Rapid though, you guys rapid. It's getting even more longer. No worries, no worries. After this, it's getting a lot shorter, okay? Cicalengka. Cicalengka ada Inggris pakai jangan lama. It is really long. I was so lazy to type it one by one, so I just copy pasted it because it's so long. It's so long. Okay. Saying Cilacap and Cicalengka with old spelling is pretty funny. Why? Why? It's cool, you know? Semua pada pakai ijazah mama, guys. Okay. Buitenzorg, Bogor, okay. Let's continue to the next routes. Okay, no worries, it's getting shorter, and this is for the stage 3 and stage 4. Stage 3 and stage 4. Okay? So I think the longest... I think the period on the second stage from the 1889 to 1899 was when they built the most of railways. So Cibaduyut, where? Cibaduyut where? I need Cibaduyut. Oh, at Cibatu it branched to Garut City and Cikajang. Wow. Wow. Oh, Cibatu sama Garut beda. Oh, Cibatu and Garut is different. So the branch going to Garut exists in Cibatu station. Wow. Yes, electrification. Electrification. 50 years of SS anniversary. Ranchakek, anyone knows about it? Anyone knows about it? I think we can do this in 1 hour, guys, because it's almost done. I tried to make this as briefly as I can. Yeah. And fun fact about the train fares, it is said that different train fares were applied for locals and foreigners. Locals received green tickets, which means cheaper prices, and foreigners received white tickets. It is also said that the locals who wore kopiah or peci, you know, the black hat one, the traditional black hat in Indonesia, yeah. The locals who wore kopiah and peci were also subjected to the fare for foreigners. It is said like that. Was it a legend? Was it an urban legend? Was it just a rumor? I don't know, but some said that the rumor was like that. Yeah. Not Rabbi's hat. Not Rabbi's hat. Definitely not. But it is a traditional simple hat. If you guys want to know what is peci, please look at Riksa Direndra's channel because he often wears peci when he is streaming. Yeah, okay, so that was the fun fact. I'm gonna hide it. Okay, another fun fact. More fun fact. Okay, more fun fact about the ticket price, ticket fares. Different for locals and foreigners. I don't know if it's true back then. If you guys can tell me if it's true or not, say it in the comment. There. Oh, wait. Oh, for Fargo we use a thick tickets called Edmondson ticket. Oh, was it the name? I see. Trains in Java was divided to 3 classes: the Europe class, the Asian class, the Asian class outside of Dutch East Indies, and the indigenous class. I see. Oh, fun fact. The inlander or the indigenous people. Not Donald's joke. Wait, what? Wait. Okay, let's continue. I have another fun fact. For the first railway tunnel, it was built in 1879 to 1882 and located in Priangan, West Java. Oh, the Bogor, yeah. Priangan, Bogor, Bandung. Ibu kota Priangan. Yeah. Another fun fact. Yeah, okay. And you know why railway in Priangan was connected to the recreation area for the Dutch? When they were building the first railway in Priangan from Bogor to Sukabumi, NIS, that private company who built the first railway, remember? Yeah, they had a financial problem because the railway had to pass through areas full of hills and it was really difficult for the construction. Because the route was located between 2 mountains, which are Mountain Salak and Mountain Pangrango. Because it was really difficult, and they had financial problem. it was finally taken over by the Stadspoorwagen, or SS, the state company, in 1879. And then, from this year, the railway construction continued to Cianjur and it also reached Bandung. And by 1884, it finally reached Cicalengka. And then, when they were building this Priangan route, SS once moved Bogor station, which was built by Nice. I give you map building in Priangan. First railway tunnel built in Priangan. From Bogor, Buitenzorg to Sukabumi. Sukabumi is around here. Down here, Sukabumi also has a seaside area, so I believe Sukabumi. Right? They had to pass through areas full of hills. There's a route located between two mountains, which is Malak and right through the mountains. Go kiri, okay. Sukabumi, go here, okay. And then when they were building the Priangan route, SS once moved Bogor station or Buitenzorg, which was built by Nice. I think I have the picture. The picture for Bogor station. Not sure, but I think. Dapat, is it really Bogor? A second. Oh, yep, that is Bogor station, guys. Bogor station. Bogor station back then looks like this. Look at those menhirs. Oh, fun fact, Lampagan is named when the train is want to enter the tunnel. Oh, the engineer said lampkan, which means turn on a lamp. Oh, the engineer said lampkan. So they will shout lampkan. Oh, lampugan. Lampugan. Dilampugan. Jadi kayak, tolong nyalain lampunya, lampkan. Please turn on the light, lampkan. Lampugan. Well, the more you know. The more you know. See. You can see Buitenzorg there. Look at the red circle. Or a Bogor station name, Buitenzorg. Yay! Buitenzorg, Bogor station. A unique fact: on the first trip of the Pangrango train on November 9, 2013, there was a slight incident where the train could not fit into the tunnel, even though Borsari had done a cross field. Ada penampakan kah di red circle ya? Ini penampakan tulisan Buitenzorg. Itu nama Bogor dulu. And I think this is a dogo. Penampakan guguk. Dogo. I've been to Bogor station a few years ago, and I think they pretty much look similar to the one that we had before in the colonial era. It still looks similar, not much changing. But I realized that the ceiling is even more higher nowadays. Ya, kayak langit-langitnya yang aku ingat tuh lebih tinggi dari yang di foto ini. Mirip banget gitu. Mirip banget. Aku pernah ke stasiun Bogor, ini mirip sama yang di foto ini. Cuman tapi kayaknya seingat aku bedanya pas aku ke Bogor, stasiun Bogor itu langit-langitnya udah lebih tinggi gitu dari ini. Agar supaya dingin. Udah agar kok supaya. Ya, ini stasiun Bogor. Fun fact, the largest train workshop back then is now a train factory. Oh, workshop. So back then it was bengkel and now it is pabrik gitu. Supaya dingin. Wait, stop talking in ejaan lama. Kanopi ya bilangnya. Okay, psst. Time for some open discussion time. Open discussion time. Yep. Now it is open discussion time because I'm done reading all of the bahan for today's topic. So if you have some additional information or some interesting facts related to today's topic, please feel free to say it in open discussion time. Yes, I have a time to discuss everything related to today's topic, of course, okay? This is an old railway station in Indonesia, which is called as Buitenzor, an old name for Bogor City. Inka, Industri Kereta Api. It's located in Madiun. Yes, previously it was a train workshop. Oh, Inka, PT Inka. Oh god, please stop talking in ejaan lama. Please stop. Hey. Why is every time I ask you to stop something, you guys just keep doing it? Go away. Oh, ya, semua standarnya mirip kayak gini ya. Stop it! Electrification for the first railway. Electrification for the first electrical railway in Indonesia from Tanjung Priok to Mr. Cornelis or Jatinegara. Another fun fact: Tugu Station in Yogyakarta used to have two different platforms for different gauges because two different private train companies met there. Oh, fun fact, another fun fact. SS once had the rail named Indang Express that became one of the first fastest train in the world for gauge 1067 millimeters, covering Jakarta to Surabaya for 11 hours and 30 minutes. Oh wow! One of the fastest train in the world back. Oh, SS, wow. Another fun fact: the area for the Fatahillah Museum back then was emplacement for Batavia Nord. Okay. What is your favorite railway in Indonesia? I'm not sure because I didn't I wasn't on Indonesia train. I didn't ride on train a lot in it. I'm not sure. But I wanted to try to ride a train to Surabaya, I think. Because I've always wanted to go to Surabaya by train and not by plane. Oh, there is a dead railway in West Sumatra. Not death, I believe, but a dead, an unused railway in West Sumatra, I believe. Oh, fun fact. Sidoarjo Mojokerto Old Railway is now reactivated and they added a new station called Tulangan. Why ride train when you can operate a portal instead? Yeah, that's the point. That's why I didn't ride a lot of trains. But I've always wanted to try it. Oh, another fun fact. Another fun fact. SSC50 series locomotive was to break a record of the narrow gauge locomotive who can run at 120 km per hour at narrow gauge railway. Yogyakarta Solo has two different railways operator, NISM as the private and SS as the state. Yes, we can see Yogyakarta, Purwosari, and Solo Balapan have island platform model. What is island platform? Island platform, is it the standalone platform in the middle of the station, like sandwich between two railways, between two spur? Is it the island platform? Because if yes, then I've been to a lot of island platforms, but in Europe. I've only I rode a lot of trains in Japan, Europe, but not in Indonesia. I'm so sorry about that. But I'm willing to try. Ya, aku udah coba naik kereta yang sampai banyak tiap hari naik kereta itu waktu mas di Jepang sama di Eropa. Tapi nggak banyak pas lagi di Indonesia. I'm so sorry, maaf. Pengen nyobain sih. Tapi biasanya sama Meria nggak boleh naik kereta gitu pas tinggal di sini Indonesia. Tapi pas lagi di Eropa atau di Jepang boleh. Nggak tahu kenapa. Jadi makanya aku jarang naik. Ya. Tuh. Ya. I've never rode a cross country train before. I'm very curious to try it out. Try it. But in Europe, I don't think you need a passport when you are riding a train. Like from if you are not crossing outside of Schengen countries, you need a passport. Just traveled inside. Yeah, we are the first Southeast Asia country to build the railways. Yeah, because we are the second country in Asia to build the railways. The first was India. One day preferably in Europe. Oh, I'm sorry. We cannot do that. We cannot have the cross-country railways in Southeast Asia because basically all of those, I think most of the countries in Southeast Asia are divided by sea. So I'm not sure if there's any train connected Indonesia to other countries in Southeast Asia. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, in mainland they are still connected, but I'm not sure if we are talking about different countries in Southeast Asia. I believe there isn't any railway connecting Indonesia to Singapore even, right? But in Europe they have that, but in Japan they only have trains inside Japan. But I don't think they have train connected to other countries. Ah! Nowadays, Bogor Station become one of the busiest stations in Greater Jakarta Mirror Railway System. Oh! If you guys know some busy stations in Indonesia, please tell me. Please tell me. Aduh, tiba-tiba aku pengen makan bakmi out of nowhere karena ngomongin yang panjang-panjang kan, rel kereta kan panjang, aku tiba-tiba jadi pengen makan bakmi. Sorry for screaming. Oh, I'm from Singapore. We had a rail cross with Malaysia. Oh no, something bad happened. Oh, Manggarai Station. Where is it? Manggarai Station. Manggarai, is it exist within Jabodetabek? Manggarai? Is this station Manggarai? Does it existed within Jabodetabek? Oh, yes, the Central Transit. Oh, Manggarai, possibly the most crowded station in Indonesia. It's in South Jakarta and served the KAIC commuter service. Oh, Manggarai Station with 3 commuter lines, 1 airport line, and soon will be serving intercity railway. So someday when I wanted to try traveling to other cities in Java, maybe I can try boarding from Manggarai Station, or I can do that from other stations. Wow, Manggarai Station has 13 tracks serving 3 commuter lines and 1 airport railing service. Ooh! Are you guys interested? But if we bring the topic of railway station histories on the next Alstroepedia episode, since we are still fresh about the railways and trains, so maybe on the next episode we can talk about trains and train stations, maybe like some of the most historical train station in Indonesia, maybe, yeah. Or maybe on the next episode we can have the open discussion for the train and railways. No, which one is? It could be a good connecting Alstroepedia. Yeah, yay! Sir Cornelis, the name for apa tadi namanya, Master Cornelis itu nama kota apa dulu? Kota apa sekarang? Jatinegara. Oke, Mr. Cornelis, Jatinegara. Oh yeah, people. Hello friend, I want to make a proposal. Before I started today's Alstroepedia episode, I got an ad from YouTube showing me a trailer of a movie called The East. It is about the War of Independence in Indonesia, and I think they have a fictional character about a young soldier from the Dutch. I think it's based on the true events, but they have fictional characters to be included in the movie if you guys are interested. For Indonesian, we can watch this movie free on a certain streaming service, but I'm not sure about the other viewers from another country. Yeah. The duration is about 130 minutes. If you guys are down for it, maybe we can do it on the night before the Indonesian Independence Day. So maybe we can do that on tomorrow night, on 16th August, like maybe around 10 p.m. GMT plus 7 or West Indonesian time. So if we do that on 10 p.m., by the time the movie finish, it's already 17th of August in Indonesia, and we can say Happy Independence Day Indonesia together. Jadi aku punya proposal. Aku sebelum mulai Alstroepedia episode kali ini, YouTube kasih aku basically kasih aku iklan dari a certain streaming platform service di Indonesia kalau ada film baru yang judulnya The East. Jadi kayaknya ini film yang berdasarkan event nyata gitu, jadi dari event nyata, tapi karakter filmnya fiksi gitu. Jadi kayak ada tentara muda Belanda gitu katanya. Waktu lagi perang kemerdekaan Indonesia. Perang kemerdekaan Indonesia seperti yang kalian tahu itu kan berlangsung dari 1949 gitu ya. Jadi filmnya itu tentang event perang kemerdekaan Indonesia, tapi karakternya kayak sih fiksi sih, soalnya aku nggak yakin ini orangnya beneran ada atau enggak gitu tokohnya. Kita coba lihat ya, ini fiksi atau kisah. Tapi yang aku tahu ini katanya based on true events aja. Aku rencana kalau misalnya kita bisa nonton, buat kita sih yang di Indonesia ini streaming service-nya free ya dan legal. Tapi kalau buat teman-teman yang di luar Indonesia, aku nggak tahu apakah ini available untuk mereka. Kalau misalnya kalian mau, mungkin kita bisa nonton besok tanggal 16 Agustus jam 10 malam. Soalnya filmnya ini durasinya lebih dari 2 jam. Jadi begitu kita selesai nonton, hari sudah menunjukkan tanggal 17 Agustus dan kita bisa bilang selamat hari raya kemerdekaan Indonesia gitu. Maukah? 16 August, the time 67 years ago when Soekarno gone all-nighter typing the proclamation text, and we can go all-nighter watching the movie about the War of Independence. Oh my god. Ya, kalau mau, aku coba cek dulu ya sebentar, apakah ini bisa. Aku pengen tahu apakah ini bisa nonton gratis ya. Kita coba nonton gratis. Nonton ya sebentar. Masih subscribe ternyata. Oh my god. It's not free guys, it's a subscription plan. You have to subscribe to the streaming platform service. Oh no. But it is interesting. If Netflix has it. Let me check if Netflix has it. Wait. Oh. Oh, it also exists on Amazon Prime. Ya. Kalau di Indo pakai itu, pakai ikan. Pakai TV yang logonya ikan. Logonya ikan. Di TV yang logonya ikan biru. Ah, ya, itu Kak Rido berhasil bilang. Iya itu. Kalian masalah nggak kalau subscribe? Ayo aja gitu. Ternyata mesti subscribe gitu. Tuh. Melak TV guys. Kita tidak gratis. Kirain gratis. Kirain gratis. Ya, di Amazon Prime juga ada itu. Ada tuh. Kalau aku sih punya Amazon Prime. We want free for freedom. Kalau Layla punya Amazon Prime. Tapi nggak tahu kalau kalian. Layla punya Amazon Prime. Oh, kalau yang punya itu apa namanya? TV Apple. TV Apple juga ada. Jadi pilihannya antara TV Apple, Amazon Prime sama ikan. Aku coba cek ya. Oh, ada TV Apple deh kayaknya. Jangan berisik. TV Apple jangan berisik. TV Apple kamu jangan berisik. Soalnya kalau misalnya kita bisa nonton di tempat yang gratis, kenapa tidak gitu kan? Ini kenapa kita jadi ngobrolin film ya? Film tahun 2020 itu. Ada ini ya, di East tuh ada yang di East itu ada 2 film tentang yang judulnya di East. Jadi jangan sampai salah. Yang kita akan tonton tuh bukan film komedi. Kita bakal tonton film perang kemerdekaan. Amazon Prime. Kayak aku lihat. Tomate. There's 2 movie titled The East on Amazon, on the Amazon Prime. I'm referring to the one in 2020 or 2021. I will open a poll after the stream. So if there's not a lot of people interested in watching through the streaming platform, we can always do it in membership. Okay? So I will open the poll on the community public post after this. So if you guys are interested and don't mind using the streaming platform legally, you can do it to watch along. Ya. Ya, yang kita tonton bukan cerita tentang kru TV, bukan. Ya. Jadi nanti habis stream ini aku bakal open poll gitu di community post YouTube. Kalau misalnya kalian berminat, baru aku bukain waiting room buat kita nobar. Buat nobar besok malam. Jadi, okay, so that's all guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's stream, and I'm sorry if I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning. And see you on my next stream. Might be tomorrow for the watch. Okay, see you guys. Alstroemeria. Goodbye. Jalan. Thank you. Bye bye.